Hi guys, this is Vidas, and right now I'm doing my 10,000 step practice by the noisy road, so you might hear some background car noise, but it's really nice. You can see wood around me, and it's quite comforting to walk this 10,000 step way. And actually right now I'd like to talk to you about an idea of sharing your diary entry. Just a moment ago I had a chat with my friend Dineke from the Netherlands, and she wrote that she has written an interesting diary entry today, and I asked her if she would like to, share it with the world. And I guess a lot of people too sometimes write diaries, right, in the morning or at the end of the day, sometimes in the middle of the day, sometimes like short entries, sometimes they make pictures, photographs, whatever works for them, right? And for me, writing diary is kind of boring, because it's not really boring, but it's work. I feel that I need to, it's like another thing I have to do. So I thought that sometimes I write not in text but in pictures, document my life, right? Like pink and spiky comic strips you see sometimes here, and I think that takes the stress out of my day, because then I can relax and document the things around me, whatever is happening around me, whatever I hear people saying, whatever I do, whatever I see around me, interesting things. I could do the same thing in text, right? And for other people, they do that in text, in writing, in handwriting particularly, like in their notebook. But for me, the diary format right now is kind of multi-level. Sometimes pictures, sometimes making videos like that, sometimes audios, and sometimes improvising and playing and sight reading things. You just need to sometimes document your life. It doesn't have to be fancy or perfect. I think that you can be yourself while documenting your life, right? So for example, right now what I'm doing is I'm practicing my 10,000 steps, right? I'm getting a little bit healthier with this practice, but at the same time I'd like to share with you this idea of creating diary entries and sharing it with the world, right? One of the objections for sharing is that these things perhaps are not interesting to others, right? But here's the thing, you don't know. It's not for you to decide, actually. It's for other people to decide if they like it or not. Of course, at first they will ignore you, and then they laugh at you, then they fight you. But finally, if you don't give up too soon, you will win. That's actually what Mahatma Gandhi said in his wise words. So this works for any other activity that you do. If you persevere long enough for other people to start noticing you, you will win. So another objection is, of course, for privacy, right? And I don't recommend sharing things that might hurt other people, right, or yourself in a way that you will reveal last names, right, or you will reveal something really sensitive information. No, it's just general things that was interesting to you today, right? And you noticed about the world, and you might share it. And if that information was kind of a little bit more personal, you can leave out some personal and sensitive stuff out of it, right? And then it will become general information useful for other people who might be interested in things like that, right? So that's my take about diaries. It doesn't have to be a strict text format anymore, right? It could be if you like writing, but it could be in the form of photos, pictures, drawings if you like to draw. It doesn't have to be professional at all. It just has to be yours, you know. You can make sounds or music. You can create videos like this. I'm recording it right now, right? You just share your ideas. You just basically you be yourself, and don't hide your life too much, right? You're not seeing my every moment of my life, of course, but what I'm sharing is these general ideas that might be useful for other people. I don't know. It's actually not for me to decide. You tell me if it's useful or not. Okay? Thanks, guys. This was Vidas. And remember, when you create, miracles happen.